We don't want them here. We don't need them here. And they shouldn't be here. And we certainly don't want them anywhere near this town in Wethersfield. 600 of them being busted. I was listening to a show the other day. They're getting busted to spend your money in that place over there where they're buying alcohol, they're getting lagered up, and then going and assaulting our children, okay? And it's disgusting. And Keir Starmer and his shitty, awful, crappy government are to blame, right? You know why? Because it's got worse since they got in, hasn't it? Only a few years ago, I remember, it was fine to go down the street in London without worrying about getting your phone stolen or your fucking car window smashed in, right? Which happened to me both times, and nobody seemed to think there was anything weird about it. You know, we live in a great country. This is a brilliant country. This is a brilliant county. This Essex town, I've never seen so many Essex girls in my life, apart from when I used to go to Stringfellows years ago. But, you know, you guys are the heart and soul of this country. It's not about race, it's not about colour. You know, there's plenty of people here who are not white. There's plenty of people here who support your cause, support your case, not because they're racist, but because they just want to live their lives fairly. They want to pay their taxes fairly. They do not want to be ripped off, and they certainly don't want to be paying billions and billions of fucking pounds to these coming into this country from Eritrea, from Sudan, from fucking Afghanistan, right? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? See some flags here. I'm surprised that local council haven't come around to confiscate them and lock you up. Because, you know, that's what you get locked up for now. You don't get locked up for raping and assaulting girls. You get locked up for having a flag. It's bloody ridiculous, right? So listen, I pledge to you, I've been away for a while, on leave apparently. I was never suspended, no. I wasn't even sacked, according to my lawyers, who cost a fucking lot of money, by the way. And I'm going to be back on December the 1st. And guess what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be doing a breakfast show. But it's not going to start at 6, because that's too bloody early. It's going to start at 7. And it's going to be on YouTube, and it's going to be massive, right? And we're going to be talking about migrants, and we're going to be talking about why they shouldn't be here, and we're going to be continuing the campaign that the Pink Ladies have done so brilliantly with Ola and all of you, because this is only the beginning, right? Look at the state of that absolute wanker, Keir Starmer, right? Look at him. He wakes up every morning and goes, oh my God, even my fucking wife hates me, you know. He threw his own son under the bus the other day. Can you imagine? Yeah, my dad's the Prime Minister, but he's just a twat. You know, he will do anything that we can make him do, because he's weak, he's got no backbone, and he's got no philosophy of life, okay? So you keep pushing him, and he will fold like a bad suit, right? So keep up the good work. I love you all. I'm sorry the weather is a bit chilly. My advice is to drink an awful lot of brandy, possibly Jack Daniels. I've been assaulted.
I've got no legal, I've got no insurance.
Listen, you guys, for coming out in this weather, I salute you. I salute your cause. I'm part of your cause. We will continue to fight these absolute and utter invaders who should not be in this country, who should be out of this country before the end of the year. We'll do our very best to do it. Keep your faith. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, guys.
This is Wendell Daniel. I'm currently live streaming. I need to ask you a question in regards to Tommy Robinson.
Okay.
As you know, you have been condemning Tommy Robinson as a racist for many, many years. You have been accused of racism, and I believe you may have been sacked or kicked out of Talk TV. What do you have to say now that you have also been called the same as Tommy?
Well, I've had a lot to say. I've already done a big interview.
With Dan Wharton, but you're interviewing with me.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't really got much to say about Tommy. Tommy and I don't get on. You know.
But you've been calling him a racist, and you are now being labelled as a racist. So what do you have to say?
Well, shit happens. That's what I can say. Shit happens, man. That's it. Good one, mate. Give him my regards.
I will do.
I'll see him soon.
But I'm currently live streaming on Tommy Robinson's YouTube and Tommy's Twitter.
Okay.
Will you be inviting him as one of your guests onto your show?
You never know. Wait and see.
So possibly.
Wait and see.
Excellent. Thanks, sir.
I couldn't get photos because I love you. I've been like sending you messages.
Sorry, I'll just give us a minute. Adam.
I don't listen to talk anymore since
good
you
for
left. I really missed you on there.
I'll be back.
The mornings are not the same.
I won't be back.
I'll be back. Thank you.
1st of December.
You look really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you say 1st of December you start?
1st of December, yeah. Nope.
Just a quick one, Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, man.
Nice to finally meet.
I know.
Yeah.
Been a while. Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm here with Mike Graham, the Mike Graham. Mike, obviously, it's been an eventful few weeks.
It has been, yeah.
One thing I noticed there, what you said this is not about colour, this is not about race.
No.
Can you tell me why you're here today?
I'm here today because I think the Pink Ladies have done an amazing job of raising awareness, right? Started in Epping, now we're here in Chelmsford, because this is not just a one-town problem, it's a national problem. And they've given the voice, I think, to so many women and families who just feel like, you know, they just want to raise their kids. You know, I've got kids, you've got kids. We just want them to be able to live in this country without fear or favour of going out at night, worrying about who's there, people coming into this country who we don't know. You know, we've been talking about migrants on my show for years, right? Suddenly now it's the big topic, and now even the bloody BBC want to talk about it, you know? And I just think that I wanted to come here because I wanted to show, because it's all very well, so many of us, we sit in studios and we talk, I don't know where we're talking here, but can I swear? I shouldn't really. But we talk bollocks, right? And I thought, you know what, sometimes you need to go out there and actually join in with what people are doing. It's freezing cold, it's not a very nice day, and I thought, you know, it will mean a lot to these guys if I can come out.
Yeah, and look, I've got 2 daughters. The reason I was outside the Bell Hotel was for my daughters, primarily. It was my reporting that obviously blew it up.
Yeah.
But one thing I appreciate with Warner and the latest is they've turned the perception that we're some far-right club and extremists.
Yeah.
So hold on a minute, these are mothers, grandmothers, aunties, sisters.
Of course.
And I think that has resonated very well with most the public.
Yeah, totally, yeah, because I think it's really, really awful the way that people, it started at Epic, as you say, and then it went on to the Britannic Hotel in Canary Wharf. And the idea that these kind of, I haven't seen any today, but the lefties turn up and start shouting you're a racist at people who are literally just living their lives, trying to get on, paying their taxes, you know, hoping to wake up in the morning and not have their house broken into, or their car broken into, or, you know, their kids attacked, their sisters, their wives, their mothers. I mean, you know, it's just ridiculous what's going on.
Now, one thing you know more politicians than me, are you a bit shocked at how few politicians are actually speaking out about these sexual assaults? I'm putting these sexual assaults whether it be an arrest, a charge, or a conviction every day on my social media.
Absolutely
and
right.
I'm speaking about it. But why are the MPs not?
Because they're frightened. They're dead scared of being labelled racist. You know why? Because they don't stand around in places like Chelmsford. You know? And I just thought, you know, this is the time for me to now show my mettle. Please, I'm not running away and hiding. I'm going to start a new show very, very soon. And it's going to be a breakfast show. And I'm going to go, let's get back on the horse, you know, because this story is not going away. I tweeted that out the other day. There's more and more migrants coming here every single day, even in this weather. Thousands of undocumented, being put up in hotels. The government has got a clue what they're doing. And I just think, you know, it's time that people like me stood up and said, do something about it.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. And you know, I've been to a few of these protests now, the message doesn't seem to sink into the government. Why do you think that is?
Because I think it's too easy for them to make out that, those right-wingers, they're just horrible, they just don't like migrants, they're racist. This is not, as I said before, it's not about skin colour, it's not about nationality, it's about people coming here illegally who have absolutely no right to be here, whether they're from Albania, whether they're from Romania, whether they're from Afghanistan or Eritrea, it doesn't really matter. They can be from any country in the world, but they shouldn't be here. And they need to be punished for coming here illegally. They've committed a crime, and they need to be kicked out straight away.
Simple stuff. Why do you think there's no lefties here today? No stand up to racism? Is it the weather?
No, the lefties don't like bad weather, right? They don't like mornings, they don't like bad weather. I was up at the Reform Conference, and on a Friday afternoon, there's loads of them, right? I went in Saturday morning, 8 o'clock, none of them. Because they don't wake up, they're all still lying there in their, lentil sacks, whatever they sleep in, with their, rope-made pyjamas, and going, well, maybe they don't even know where Essex is actually. It's a bit far out of London, isn't it, to be honest.
I hear there's no buses in Essex as part of Essex today, so that might have been a problem
that
for
could
them.
have been it.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. Anyway, good. I'm glad they're not here, because I think if they had been here, I'd have had to give them these ones.
Any message you'd like to give to the government? What would you like to see? If you could change one thing about this crisis, what would you change?
Have an election now and get out, because you don't know what you're bloody well doing.
Hi Graham, it's a pleasure to see you again. Take care.
Man.
Thank you very much.
I'm standing here.
I've been driving you mad. They're basically
That's it. Sorry, Mike. I know.
That's all right. Listen, that's what I'm here for.
That's it.
You know.
Thank you very much. Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure.